And welcome to Amy's Crafts and Things. I'm Amy. In today's tutorial for PE Design 11 and Palette 11, we will create a density chart for satin width. Let's go to our Home tab, into our shapes, grab a rectangle, and we will go ahead and just draw out a small rectangle. And we will make sure in our Shapes tab that our rectangle has a not sewn line and a satin stitch region. From here, we will go to our Home tab, click on Size, and we will go ahead and change our width to the first one of 3.0. And we certainly need it to be a little bit bigger than that, so let's go to Size, uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio, and make this 15 millimeters. Let's see what that looks like. Well, let's go 20 millimeters, I guess. That's better, and we can go ahead and click OK, and we can position this where we want it. You can make as many rows and columns as you feel necessary. So let's go ahead and copy and paste. And I'm just going to make a column of 4. So we'll paste, and we'll paste again. And then you can obviously adjust these to the sizes, the locations, just to even out your spacing. And then from here, we will go ahead and change each of these widths. So this was 3.0. Let's make this one a width of 3.5. Uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio, 3.5 millimeters. Okay, we'll change this one to 4.0. Uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio. And okay, and same with the last one of 4.5, and we will uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio. And then we will go ahead and create the different rows for the density. So to do that, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select all 4 of these, and then I will copy and paste. And I will make 4 rows across, 4 or 5. Let's see how many we can fit. Paste, click and drag, paste, click the Shift button and drag it. Let's do another one. Paste, click and drag. Now we can go ahead and select each of these columns and change the density. To 4.0. We'll go all the way across to 5.0. 5.5. And 6.0. And then let's go ahead and select them all. And we will go ahead in the sewing attributes and make sure that the direction of sewing is set at 90. And then we will go ahead and scoot them up just a little bit. Oops, 90, Shift and scoot, and then you can just label your chart. And we can do that by going to the Text tab, grabbing the small text, and then we can just type here 3.0, and we can just label 3.5. 4.0, and 4.5. Just go ahead and move this guy over just a hair. And then we can go ahead and label the top one as well, the top rows as well. So, same way. Small font, and then name it up here, 0.5. Go ahead and adjust the character spacing. Just shrink our font in here just a little bit. And you can go ahead and label it accordingly, adjusting your placement accordingly. I'm not going to waste your time sitting here and adjusting and making everything look just right. You get the idea. And then you would go ahead and label each one across, and then you would also you would probably want to put up at the top density, so you would know which chart you're dealing with when you have it at your desk. Just go ahead and that down just a little bit, and then you can go ahead and do the same thing on the left hand side, and this time we will write satin width, and in the sewing attributes, the text attributes box on the right hand side, you can go ahead and change the direction to up and down and place that where you would like it. And then if you want to, you can go ahead and select and just adjust accordingly. And there you have it. There is your satin width and density chart that you can stitch out on your machine and have next to you for when you are digitizing out your designs and creating your designs, so that you have your visuals as to what happens when you change different variables. I highly recommend that you make the same type of chart for pole compensation, so you can see how that interacts with the different variables that you place in as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when future tutorials are posted. Thank you so much for watching.